Connie Jones, and I live in Collegedale, Tennessee with my husband, Preston. I taught at Spalding Elementary School for 18 years. My job description was being the media center director. A very large room at the end of the school building, and we did learning centers for the teachers. I showed the 16mm movies that they watched at that time. And I got to book and go on most all of the field trips. This is how I got acquainted with the Chief Joseph Fan House, was by being on a field trip. Ed and Pat Hull were the curators of the Fan House at that time. We brought our 7th and 8th graders down to tour the Fan House. We became immediate friends. We just clicked when we saw each other. She told me about studying more into the Moravians and how they came in as missionaries and brought Christ to the Indians in this area. And she also said that they had the first Christmas tree that was in this area. So she was thinking it would be so nice if we could have a candlelight service with a Christmas tree, with music, and invite the neighbors to come in and just enjoy the beautiful house at Christmas time. Howard Kennedy was my principal, and he said, I just think we can make this happen. And we got to talking more. Pat and I got every book that we could read over the Moravians and what they taught and what a Christmas would be like, and we started gathering things. We made this long velvet dress alike that we were going to be the interpreters that night. I registered in a woodworking shop and made a couple of baskets that carried the candles for the service. We made the Advent wreath, tree skirt. Ed was our Christmas, the tree finder. He would go out even 6 months ahead and spot this most beautiful tree that was going to be our Christmas tree. And he would bring it in, and we would do it all and get it put up. One of the funniest things that happened that I still lay in bed at night and laugh sometimes. I was up on a ladder putting the ribbon on the top of the tree, and all of a sudden this water hit me in the head. And I said, so the bathroom overflowing, and no bathroom. No, there's no water in the Fan House. Where is this water coming from? Well, they had put a Christmas tree above me, and it poured water into the place to keep it from dying, and it was overrunning into my Christmas tree. And we had a big laugh about that. We strung popcorn, red pepper, wrote Bible verses on paper and rolled them. We had little dolls. We cut out wood figures of animals. I even learned how to make the Moravian star. We had those. We planted Narcissus buds, and we just worked for 4 or 5 months gathering and putting things together. And finally that day came. We were so excited for our first tour. For several years, the children's choir came down, and the string group played music here as well. And we had cinnamon and spices, and the candles were flickering. And it just was like walking into another world. When you went into the building, you just really felt like you were in Moravian days. Thus, December 1977 was our first year to have a candlelight tour. The dream of a special lady had home, and all of her dreams came true that night. And we were the happiest 2 people on earth. We just hugged and thought we had done something really, really special. another young man that was helping us, Jim Howard, and school at that time, and he would come over and do some work on weekends and later. And he did a wonderful job in coordinating it, getting all of our branches. We had the whole back area was just loaded with magnolias and every kind of greenery. Later, he is responsible for the Friends of the Band House and has done such a wonderful work getting this, which is also very significant on the restoration of this building. Names like Francis Anderson, Renee Watson, the Garden Club, many wonderful devoted people that loved the band house, kept the candlelight tour going, as it's so dedicated to the program. Each year it just seems to get more beautiful and more beautiful. Pathol gave tours through the 3 floors of the band house throughout the year and was a storehouse of information of the lives of the band, the history of the Cherokees in North Georgia, and the unique architect of the mansion. I count it an absolute privilege to have a very small part in helping this dream of Pat's come true. Many, many people have walked through those halls and listened to the music, seen the beautiful Christmas decorations, and have been blessed during the 44 years that we've offered it.